All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So this is the Pixel 3 Zerolemon case. This is another example of why I like the smaller Pixel better than the bigger Pixel, because if I wanted to put something like this on here, it definitely doesn't feel really bad at all. The Zerolemon case here, this is just like the one for the G7. This is a 4700 milliamp hour battery case, and it fits really well. You've got the Type-C down there. You've got all the cutouts for the camera and fingerprint reader that work really good. To power it on, obviously, you long press that button right there. You can see how much is left, and it'll start to power the phone and charge. And this is a good thing here because you've got a little bit of lip protection. I have a tempered glass on here, so you can see that there's lip protection around the edges. But the case itself is a soft touch, matte feel. Feels really good. This is a small phone, so this works really good. Now, as far as the power being produced here, how much battery are you going to get? Well, normally these companies tell you you're going to get much more than what you really are going to get in regular use. But something like this, you should be able to extend now it definitely takes your phone up to 7,700 milliamps, obviously, for battery. But you will get through a full weekend depending on how your usage is. And already for me, the Pixel's battery is greatly improved since I first got it alone. So the battery life on here is even better with this case. And I've been using it all weekend, and it's just been pretty good, man. I really like it. It feels just like the G7 case. I have the G7 one just like this. And so as far as the fingerprint reader goes, it's really easy to get to whether you have big or small hands, because this is a small phone. Camera cutout and everything, you get a little bit of lip around the camera now, which helps. But if you're laying it down like this anyway, you've got all that battery right there that's going to stop it from hitting the table. So if you're a person who keeps their phone flat on a table to text, this probably is going to be a little bit of an issue for you. But overall, man, using this thing daily has not been an issue, and it shouldn't be an issue for you. Battery cases, I put up a poll and see who actually uses battery cases, and a lot of you guys said, I don't. Some of you guys said I do. Some of you guys said, they're too bulky, I'd rather just get an extra battery. Well, for this small Pixel, this is a Pixel 3, the small one, remember, I think it's a good fit. I think it's a good fit. I really do. And also, I like the design on this one. I really like it. So you should be able to get one full charge out of this battery, and then maybe a little bit more on the next rotation, because it's only a 1,700 milliamp hour difference. So you should be able to get maybe one and then another 40 to 50% possibly. But your usage is going to be different depending on how you're using this battery case. So I really like this battery case, man. I think it's really nice. I think it's a good fit. You can see how fast it's charging there. It went up 2% in just a minute or so. But this is the Zerolemon case for the Pixel 3, and they have this for the Pixel 3 XL. It is $39 right now on Amazon. And if you didn't want to power this on, you just touch it and it'll tell you how much battery is left. Same rotation here. This is a nice little pattern. Now it would have been really nice if they'd have made it a little bit slimmer, like just make a 3,000 or a 2,200 milliamp hour, or just make this a lot slimmer, and it would be just like a regular case. But I really, really, really like some of these Zerolemon cases. Now I've reviewed a whole bunch of Zerolemon cases, and this style right here is probably one of my favorite of them all. Now, depending on how big a battery they're putting in the case, that determines how this is going to be. So your power button and everything is good right there. The volume rockers, they work really well. I got the phone powered off because I didn't want a whole bunch of calls to come in, and texts and emails. But nonetheless, the tactile feeling of the buttons. This is a soft touch matte feeling case too, and it does give the phone grip because on the sides it's a glossy sides on this case. So bear that in mind when you're trying to use this case. So it's your man Jay Will. Quick video on the Zerolemon case, and I appreciate Zerolemon always sending these out for review. Take care.